All right, guys, today we got a special guest in the house. Now, you may not know him by name, but his history in the game is amazing. Yo, Stu, just give the people a little bit about yourself real quick.
Yo, I'm Big Stu from the South Bronx, you heard? East Tremont, 3rd Avenue. That's where I was raised. That's where I'm at. That's where I saw hip-hop at. Actually went to a bilingual school. It's called 211 at the time, across the street from 118. That's located on Arthur Avenue. 118 was a schoolyard where a lot of the events, which was DJs, block parties and stuff like that, jams at the time, shootouts, fights, rumbles at the time took place.
So, growing up in the South Bronx, right? Did you grow up with any siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 older brothers, and I have a younger brother that passed away. R.I.P. to my brother Michael McCain.
R.I.P. And you are so you're the youngest now because of your brother passing away.
Yes.
Right. Okay. With your parents, what did they do for work growing up?
My father was a truck driver as well as a gospel singer. Mother, home care services she did. Basically took care of people.
So you already had music within your home because your dad was a gospel singer.
Yes. My little brother used to sing too as well, and my older brother used to rap. One of my older brothers, because I have 2. My second older brother, which is Bruce, he used to rap.
How would you describe the dynamic inside of your household within your family?
When you say dynamic, elaborate a little bit.
Was it a really close relationship within the house? Like, was it a traditional household? Like, you know?
Yes. Yeah, we was close growing up. I was with my brothers. Well, actually, it was a separation at one point because I went to foster care when my mother got sick. She had like a nervous breakdown, mentally ill. She got sick. I went there for probably a year and a half or 2 years to foster care, and I was back home with my family. I actually moved over here by Gun Hill, and I think it's Overton. It was right by the projects, Gun Hill Projects over there. I forgot the name of the street though. Olinville, yes. Olinville.
What was that experience like for you at that time when you had to go into foster care? How old were you?
It was around the time I can remember with because I remember stuff by music, stages like that. So I was young, so I didn't really know what was going on. I know that I was in transition to go somewhere else. But what I could remember, it was around the time when the Sugar Hill Gang song was out, because that's one of the songs I remember. They brought me out.
Rapper's Delight?
Yes, they brought me out to battle some kids that were into hip hop too, and they were supposed to be the nicest guys from out there to break dancing. And I wasn't supposed to be at the party, and it happened to be in the house that I was living in. So they snuck me downstairs to break dance real quick, battle the guys, and go back upstairs. But when they told me to go back upstairs, I didn't go back upstairs. I was still down there. I got caught down there. They got in trouble later on.
So real early on, you're getting introduced to hip hop culture already, right? Because you're growing up in the South Bronx and you're seeing it as a child. You're seeing like the park jams and everything.
Yes, I'm seeing these jams, and I can remember seeing Cold Crush Brothers, Grandmaster Flash, Serious 4, all in 118, all in Arthur Park. JP would have 129 where Mapes pool was at. I had a guy that I used to DJ on my block too. Um, he used to play the music out always out of his window, and I used to convince him to go to other park to, DJ when I had a curfew. And I always used to tell him, "Yeah, me and my friends is gonna help you." Sometimes I was able to help him, but a lot of times I wasn't. And a couple of times I got in trouble behind sneaking out, going back out to help him back with his equipment. One time I can remember when it was a riot in the 118 schoolyard at a jam in a shootout. And I'm climbing the gate and I'm all the way at the top and the whole gate starts to fall. And that's when I heard my mother's voice say, "Hey, your ass should have been home or you shouldn't be at them jams." And I'm trying to tell you, them jams is dangerous. But I didn't realize how dangerous it was until I was hanging off that top of that gate. And the whole gate was going down with like 40 people on the gate too, and people on the
Oh,
other side. So, yes.